Hi, Capulpis here. As you can see in my in the movies that I took and my documentary, my research after my trip to Rome, this is my first one, I found out there is no evidence. There is no archaeological evidence of Jesus Christ or anything like that. And all these mysterious resurrected saviors, which one can see all over monuments in ancient Rome of different gods. But the Jesus Christ that resurrected is nowhere to be found. I didn't find him anywhere. Very strange. The most important place where he should be found, Christianity, the apostles, the teachings and everything, is in a time capsule city. A city that was buried by Vesuvius on the 24th of August, the year 79 of the Common Era, Pompeii. There are also other cities that were buried too, Herculaneum, Oplontis, and Stabiae. These were the cities of the intelligentsia, the most intellectual people in the area that controlled the Roman Empire. That's why they had their villas and their libraries. No Jesus Christ, no crucifixion as punishment, anything like that. Very strange.
Stating something that the word Christ in the sentence. We just copied with the word Christ. Built the railroad, see? Exactly the same distance that goes from one side to the other. In this period one, the Bahnsteig. Now we
the archaeological evidence clearly shows that Julius Caesar was a Lord and Savior. He was considered a god. He was considered divine. The Jews loved him, and during his after he was sacrificed, giving his blood for the people, during his funeral games in the year 44 BCE, on July, the 20th of July, a star appeared. Not a star, but a comet appeared in the daytime that lasted for 10 days. This is historical fact. Here is some interesting reading for those who doubt if what I'm saying is true. Here are the facts. Historical, and this is the symbol that represents in all his coins the comet of Caesar. Augustus said, "Hey, this is my father, Lord and Savior, parents patriae, the god Julius Caesar, there is in heaven resurrection. Here's Gemma Augustae, a cameo that proves the resurrection of Augustus. So, here's the one of Trajan." Paleontology, archaeological, other sciences tells us that human beings use entheogens, psychotropic substances, to actually explain their world, to see God, to see different things, to understand mysteries. And one thing that we do today, mildly, is wine. It's been going on for 3,000 years. People used to grapes, but the Romans didn't use pure wine. They used it. It was uncivilized to use pure wine. They use it with water. They water it down. But they also use peyote, they use opium, they use all kind of hallucinogenic materials in their religious ceremonies, which included sacred sex. Sex was not pornographic unless you did it without praying to the gods and doing the proper religious etiquette. And this is proven, this is shown in the After all, the world was created by masturbation and ingestion of the semen. The only text from an ancient library found today are the text carbonized that were in the library of my namesake Lucius Calpurnius Piso Saturninus, which he was the father-in-law of Julius Caesar, of the god Julius Caesar, that had a house in Herculaneum, buried in 79 CE.
For those interested on finding the truth, look into the
the man had an immense
villa of the Pompeii
library.
in Herculaneum.
All these people were very intellectual. They were Epicureans, means that they didn't believe death was final. And they were very intellectual, but they know that the only way you can control the ignorant masses is with fairy tales and with religion. Like you control your little kids when they don't behave, and you tell them, hey, Santa is not going to give you any gifts if you misbehave, or the tooth fairies don't want to give you any gifts. That's what you use to control minds that are innocent minds that don't understand a lot of things. With religion, with beliefs, with supernatural beliefs. The Epicureans did that. They were
Yes, in
quite
our
experienced
altar
that.
to
They
the
were
Son of
quite-
God, Augustus, the Epicureans were extremely intelligent and very highly moral.
Augustus, the god Julius Caesar, and the rest were Epicureans. Eventually, they turned into a religious psychotics, and they start believing the fairy tales, and that's what led to the collapse of the Roman Empire in the 4th century. We are in the 21st century. Many sciences, many discoveries, collective knowledge of thousands of years. Today we know the science of neurology tells us that we create thought with our brain, not with the heart, not with the liver, with our brains. We know how we don't understand the whole process because it requires more knowledge, but we know that thoughts are produced by the brain, not the heart, like the ancients believe. So, God really doesn't exist. It's irrational. It's an irrational thought. But it's a thought produced by the brain. The brain creates delusions. Drink about 20 of these, and you'll be talking to God. You'll be writing a Bible. And actually, take some mushrooms, some psychedelic mushrooms, or LSD, or peyote, any of those substances. You'll be writing Bibles. You'll be talking to Gabriel and the angel Gabriel, and angels, and all kind of gods. Experiencing many delusions like the schizophrenics do, without taking drugs because their brains malfunction. That's religious psychosis for you. Malfunction.
Here, this is the Theater of Marcello. This is the river. This is the island that we went to. This is ancient Rome, the way we used to it. This here, the Theater of Marcello is. These are the ruins. Amazing. Look at that. That's what's left. Ruins of the. See, the Theater Marcello is over there in that area there. They built a fucking church on it, on top of it, of course, as usual. And you have some of the ruins here. This guy's probably killing all the plants. Another church on top, fucking cross, and more of the Roman ruins.
After the retarded Christ psychotics took over the Roman Empire in the 4th century, contributing to its disintegration, they stole everything. They stole marble, they stole monuments, they put churches on top of everything they considered pagan and evil. They were despicable.
Ask yourself, why there is no evidence of a Christ, of a resurrected Savior, of angels, or Peter, or Paul, or all the Bible stories, or anything like that, in the year 79 CE. Always remember, keep in mind, we create thought with our brains. Mental health is imperative to have a happy life. In pace de oro.